Hello, everybody. Welcome to our 2 live hours of KRON4 News Weekend on this Memorial holiday. Good morning.
Good morning, Isma. Good to see you back.
Women are now the dominant force in small business ownership. They account for 2 in 5 businesses and $1.9 trillion in sales. And even during this downturn, women have continued to start new business ventures and in some ways can be seen as the bright light on the business horizon.
Yeah, and some 2,000 women are going to get together in San Francisco next month to focus on women in business. And joining us to talk about that is Sandra James. She's the president and CEO of Private Eyes, Inc. in Walnut Creek, and we'll get to the name of that in just a minute. But first, let's talk about the conference itself. Tell us some of the issues that are going to be covered this year.
Well, you know, they're going to have a lot of educational workshops available for women that are attending, but it's really an opportunity for women-owned businesses to meet with major corporations, Walmart, Verizon, Coca-Cola Enterprises, Pepsi, all of the major corporations are going to be there, and it's really an opportunity for women to come together with corporations for opportunities for contracts. It's very important to companies today to have spend with diverse and women-owned businesses, and so it's really an opportunity about networking and meeting with buyers of major corporations.
Why? I was interested to note that there are 2,000 women coming when many other conferences are seeing a downturn because of the economy. You say the numbers are still up. Does this show the interest, or does this, in fact, support the fact that women are leading in terms of starting small businesses?
I think both. I think that people are getting out to networking opportunities more today, and I also think that a lot of corporations are looking for ways to meet their goals. And but the women that I'm talking to are really interested in learning, and there's all kinds of opportunities on how to operate in a down economy. There's educational on beyond the networking workshops that'll be there.
Excuse me for interrupting, but speaking of the down economy, what advice would you give to women who are looking to possibly start their own business in an economy such as we're in now?
Well, you know, I think it's a perfect time.
Really?
I've been self-employed for 20 years, and I think this is a perfect time because space is less expensive than it was at one time if you have to have a space outside of your home. And so there's all kinds of opportunity. There are lots of people with lots of talent that are available to work for you and help you build your business as well. So I think it's a really good opportunity. If you have a product or service that will make a difference and help us move into the future, I think it's a perfect time to start a new business.
But it's difficult to get a loan at this time, isn't it?
It is, but there's all kinds of creative things that you can do, and that's one of the things that why women should come to the conference, because we'll be talking about different ways that you can finance your business in a down economy.
You've had to make some adjustments as a result of the down economy. Describe what you were doing and what you're doing now to keep your income up.
I have been self-employed for 20 years, as I mentioned before, so I have experienced growth and downtimes and all kinds of things, and so I've had to be very creative. And networking with other women has helped me because I've been able to talk about options that they've done, whether you use credit card or home equity loans or 401ks, different things that you can do to help finance your business. And because of that, I've been able to self-fund my business most of the years.
Is the first year the toughest in getting a small business started?
Well, for me, actually, neither one of the businesses that I've started, the first year was actually my easiest.
Really?
Yes, because I didn't have a lot of overhead. So I planned to, I started with a couple of employees and a small space, so I didn't have a lot of overhead.
You do background checks, right?
Yes.
And drug testing.
Exactly. We do pre-employment screening.
Okay, there you
so
go.
it's harder to adjust when you have, when we had the economy change last year drastically, and a lot of our clients stopped hiring till the first of the year. And now we're starting to see more, but through a marketing strategy that we developed, we've been able to retain a lot more new customers, and that's how we've been able to sustain our business. So these are the kind of things that women will be talking about at the event, and that's why people should come to the conference.
So you can learn tricks from the trade from the women who've sustained themselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm always willing to share, and I'm actually a sponsor for the event, and I will have a booth there at the exhibit hall, and I'm happy to talk to any women that I know. I was talking to someone yesterday who's trying to sell coffee, and she was like, I just don't know how to get it off the ground. And I said, you should come to the conference, you know. But I was able to share with her some of the things that I've done, because it doesn't matter what product or service we're doing, we all have some of the same challenges as far as how to market it and how to sustain our employees, how to
so there's the glory, but
employees.
there's the pain. So,
exactly.
you know.
Exactly. Yes, absolutely.
But you say having a small business still is a good payoff.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you're to be commended for staying, for running your own business for 20 years.
Well, thank you.
Nowadays, I mean, that's quite amazing. It's quite a feat.
Yes, thank you. Someone actually lent me $10,000 to start my first business in 1989, and I've been able to make millions of dollars. And the reason I think this conference is so important is because in 2002, I was when I first found out about getting certified as a woman-owned business, and I was awarded a contract that at the time I had no idea it was going to turn into a $4.5 million contract. And so it does help to be certified and to come to the conference.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that conference one more time. Women in Business, Bridge to Quality, June 9 through 11 in San Francisco. And if you want more information, you can go to www.privateeyesinc.com.
Okay, Sandra James, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. And we will be right back.